Well, hello everyone, and this is a change that I didn't see coming, but I am welcoming immensely. We are at the last day of April, I think. Well, close to it. And look, for Southern California, can you hear it? Can you see it? If you know me at all, you know I am in heaven. Just take a look. I am loving every minute. Yes, it's raining. So I was going to be doing some DIYs today, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to come down from the craft room. We'll shut this and we'll go in here. And it's cold. It's a cold rain. Excited as all get out. So look what I got going. Yes, I have a roaring fire, and I am going to be doing my crafts down in the kitchen because I wouldn't leave my fire going because that's real wood. It's not, the synthetic logs. But I am so excited about this, to be able to have a fire and to do the other thing I love most, and that is crafting. So I have quite a few things I'm going to do today, which aren't going to be filmed all at once, obviously. But there are some that I will be getting up probably today so you can see. But I just wanted to show you, I was not expecting this, and this was a pleasant surprise. So with that being said, I'm going to get started with my DIYs, and I will be back with you in just a minute. Hey everyone, okay. I took you over by the fire. You saw what I am doing today. I think, okay, this is April 29th, and it's raining here in California, Southern California. I have a fire going, and I'm loving every minute of it because I know what is going to be coming shortly, and that is heat, heat, and more heat. Okay. I am going to make some more faux lemons, little ones, to put on my faux cupcakes that I want to decorate with lemons. And I couldn't find any little lemons, so I am just making them. So here are 3. I'm going to make a couple more. And I use this Crayola air dry clay all the time for my faux foods, or I made some strawberries out of this, rolled it in a ball, and then you elongate it like an egg. And then I'm just very lightly at one tip making a little bit of a point. A few more. You don't want too much of a point. You just want that one end with a little bit of a tip, and you want the rest staying rounded. You don't want it to be like an egg, per se. I mean, although it does have somewhat of a shape of an egg, but the leaves, which are extremely easy. And what you can do is take a paper towel and just, well, I'll show you. So you get kind of that skin look, on lemons, where it's kind of pitted looking. Not pitted, but you know what I mean. Here's the paper towel, and I'm just lightly going to pretend like maybe I'm drying it. If it was wet, no pressure. I'm not putting any pressure on it. I don't know that you can see, but it looks like it's got the skin of a lemon. And when you paint it, I think it'll show up more. And you could do this obviously with whatever size lemon you were making. There's Bella. God bless her. When I film in this kitchen, for some reason, it just makes her want to drink water. You go ahead, Billy, you just drink away. And what you can do is you can cut the leaves with a knife if you want. I'm just going to freehand a couple and then I'll do the rest off camera. So I have a little bit and I'm going to flatten it out because I want my leaves pretty thin. So I'm going to come in here and take this to a point. Again, that's too much. You still want it thinner. So I would say about like that, very thin. And then I'm going to come in and pinch it. Okay. Actually, that could be a pansy petal, couldn't it? And then I'm just going to, you can take a toothpick, or you don't have to do anything. If you don't want any veins in your leaves, you don't have to do any more. But I'm going to take my nail and I'm just going to put a couple faux. Okay. And again, I'm making it relatively thin. Now I'm going to let that dry. And I want a couple leaves for each of these lemons. So when I get done with the leaves, I'll be back when these are dry and we'll paint them. I wanted to show you, I'm going to be doing a DIY with this print, but the reason I wanted to show you this, what you could do is you could take and just trace this onto the piece of clay. What I'm going to do, you see how it's kind of pointy at the end and it kind of comes out? It starts thin, comes out, and then goes back to a point. Okay, if you look at this and this clay, so that's what I did, is I'm not going to come so much as at a point to the bottom, but this is where I'm leaving it. And lemon leaves are quite large, so I'm going to leave it like this in comparison to the lemon. I'm not going to go any bigger than that. So it'll be just about like this. I'll vary the sizes just a little bit, but not much. So I just wanted to show you that. Back, and we are going to be making some more lemon goodness. What we're going to do now is we are going to finish up our lemons that we started, and they are dry enough now, and I just have them, let me show you. I don't want this to fall. I just dried them on this Tupperware lid, and here's the lemons. So we're going to paint this because I want to have these ready for when I start our lemon cupcakes, because I want the spackle will be wet where I can put the lemon in on the side of it for decor, along with some of these little flowers. So what we're going to do is we are going to start painting the lemons, and then I have some other goodies that we're going to be doing together. So let me get this down here. It's about good, I think. I just have this here so I can put my little lemons on there, because if the paint gets on, it just comes right off. Okay, so let me get my water. And the paint brush. I'll use this one. We got all kinds of stuff going on in the next couple days, guys. And I forgot my, you know what, I'm going to use this as my palette because I can wash this off, and I'll just put the lemons, when they're painted, onto this little cupcake holder because it will come right off. Okay. I've had this for years, so I'm running out of it. Let's use this too. Okay. Now, as usual, I'm not going to keep you the whole time while we're doing these. But I'm going to base coat with this yellow and then go over it with the brighter yellow over here. You can make yours whatever color you want. Whatever color yellow. It's a little tricky when you're having to try to go all the way around something. And I don't mind the paint on my hands. As a matter of fact, if the paint gets too much, I'll just roll it around on my fingers because my fingers have the paint, you know? So that's no big deal to me. Okay. I think it's quite a professional way to show you, don't you? Okay, I'm going to continue to get these painted and start the leaves. I'll come back when I start the leaves. Okay, while the lemons are drying over here, can you see these? To start the leaves, I'm just going to bring this over here. Makeshift palette. So there's my palette on my cupcake. That's okay. I don't care because I don't put real food on this anyway. It's all faux stuff. Here's the leaves. I'm going to put this right back on here because I'm not using this Tupperware for food. This is for crafts, so it's no big deal. Like I said, you have to get this done before you do the cupcakes because you have to put these on while the spackle is still wet, or pliable, I should say. Come in here with some of this green. Just getting different shades of green. Kind of like that shade, so I'm going to hit this a little bit. There. As you can see, I'm not one to take a lot of time on one thing. I have too much to do. So it's not like I, you know, slowly, very nicely. Nope, I'm just, come on, get it done. Get her done. Not enough hours in the day, guys. Especially when you're wanting to show a lot of things, you know. All right, I'm gonna get these done and put some of this yellow onto these and I'll be back. Okay guys, so here are the leaves and here are the lemons. They turned out so cute by using two different colors of paint, and the leaves as well. I used two different in these two. Now I'm going to let those dry, and then I want to put I think I'm going to put a glossy sealer on these before I put them onto the cupcakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first I'm going to move you up a little bit. Wanted to show you something too while I'm waiting for those to dry. I might get something down here, air dry, like my blow dryer too. Okay, now, like I told you before, when I do cupcakes, I do a lot of them. When I have that insulation in the can from Walmart, and I'll do a lot. As you can see, these were from fall, okay? Well, I want to use these now because I don't want to make new ones. I'm going to use what I have, what I've made. So I'm going to take off this, and I'm going to take this off. And I'm hoping to find more of these. I didn't have any buffalo check, but I did have the black and white with the polka dot. That's what I'm going to put for my lemon theme. So I just want you to know, if you do these and you have them in different liners for different holidays, don't worry about it. You can rip them off and just glue. So here's my liners. I'm just going to rip that off. And I'll get a little bit of glue and then just glue that into it, okay? So I wanted to show you that. Also, so I have my bag ready with my big open star tip, and this is my favorite of all of the tips. As you can see, it's a big one. If you look at this in comparison to this, look at the difference. This is what I use for my cakes and my cupcakes. These littler ones, you're going to see me use these to decorate some candies. But for these cupcakes, we're going to use this. And you're going to need the 16-inch Wilton bag. You can't, well, you can, but you can only put such a little amount that it's going to come back up. You really need the proper bag for the size tip. So I wanted to let you know that. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to gloss them, and then we'll start with the cupcakes. Okay, guys, so here are the lemons, and I glossed them with just some old aqua finish water base sealer that I've had. But look how cute they look, all glossy. So I'm just waiting for those to dry. As soon as those are dry, and here's the leaves, they look a lot cuter too now that they're glossy. So I'm waiting for those to dry, and in the meantime I'm going to take off the rest of the liners. I have my hot glue heating up, and I'm going to glue the cupcakes into the liners, and by that time hopefully we can get our spackle ready and we will frost these. Okay, we are getting ready to do our cupcakes. So I'm going to take the lid off this, get some of the spackle in, and then we'll mix it. So I have the spackle in my little container, and now I'm going to take some of this lighter yellow, just so I can get more of a color in here, because I don't have much left of this darker, which is the one I really want to use. I've got my wrapped waxed paper piece of cardboard, which this will go on while I'm decorating it. Gotta get a little more tape. There. So that's ready. I think these are going to be really pretty. pretty. Look, just with this, isn't that pretty? The thing is with this spackle, it's kind of a grayish tint. I wish it was a pure white, because when you start mixing grays with colors, you know, they'll take on a different hue than what they would if the stuff that you were putting the paint into was just white. This is a pretty color itself. Actually, it would look good with those lemons. I think I'll put just a tad of the darker, just a little bit. My tips dried out. Okay. Really get it mixed up good before you put it in your pastry bag, piping bag, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I like that. And use utensils that you won't use anymore for eating. Remember that. Okay, now I'm going to start putting it into the pastry bag, and for that I'm going to use a knife. Okay, so now what you do with your bag, and probably a lot of you know this, but I fold the bag all the way down, okay? I fold it over my hand, and then I open up. Do you see what I mean? Because I don't want that frosting to get up here. I'm trying to keep it as low as possible so you don't have a big mess. Because you can keep spackle in these bags. If you tie the top of it, you can keep the spackle for probably a good week and it'll stay soft. What you're going to do, I wish I had a bigger but you're going to go down into, without trying to touch the sides, and then just with your thumb hold it down. Okay? Again, hold it down. Okay, so see how I tried to keep it down as much as I could below the maximum line? They do that for a reason, because they don't want it coming up on you. So I still have some left, no big deal. I'll be using it. I'm doing another project that I'll be back with after I do this. But this is the part that's fun. So you're going to take your bag, you're going to push it down, you're going to take this part and you're going to twist it. When you're done with this, and if you still have some frosting spackle left, put a rubber band and keep this tight, and you're going to be okay for a few days, okay? All right, so let's start. Oh, this is going to be so cute, you guys. And again, you can do this any way you want. I'm just going to start. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, you guys. So now we have to get this in here. Can you see? I'm going to put a leaf there. And take one of these lemons. Oh my gosh. come on. Is that cute? Oh my God. Let me put this down. That is too cute. I want to get it off of here so I can get another one. Right there. This is why you want to do it while the spackle is still pliable, because if not, you're not going to get that in there. Okay, so there's one, and that's kind of leaning. Frosting's kind of going over to the side, so I just wanted to shake it over. Okay, those are going to be adorable. Adorb. Okay, this one got really, really big, so what I did is I cut it off. I just wanted to see if I could. And this was when I first made them a while back. And it's no big deal, because when you frost this, you're never going to know. Okay, again, push it down, twist it. Can you see it? I think you can see it okay. Let me tape it. Just trying to get the best angle. These lemon ones are really going to be cute. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Oh, where are we? Okay. All right. Okay, there's that. Let's put a flower on this one. Never thought I'd say this, but I am really liking the color yellow. Isn't that funny? I'm still blown away by that, because I really did not like yellow for decor. Well, I don't think I own a piece of yellow as far as clothing. I want to see where this would look best. And always check your cupcake, whichever this side is the best. Because it has a good side sometimes and a not so good side. I left a little bit of the plastic. Oh. Now I'm going to add lemon. You see? Okay. Let's see. Now, some people like to add glitter to these. I don't. Depending for what I'm using them for. For this, I'm not going to. I don't want to use glitter for this. For other ones, I might. Okay, so let's take this one off. Put it over gently. Oh, you guys, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. You guys, you've got to make these. And they do take quite a bit of spackle, as you can see. I mean, I'm down pretty low on this. You see that? If you want, now, again, this is your preference. You might not want, bring these in a little. I don't want to mess with these too much while they're still, you know what, I'm not going to talk. I'll bring it down and show you. You might not want the frosting as much as I put. So if that's the case, then you probably wouldn't run out as quick. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to fill this in a minute. I'm not gonna have enough. Okay, again, I wanna see what my best side is. And I'll glue this to this cupcake a little bit more when I'm done. Yeah, I like that side. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go down further. Okay, I'm going to put some more icing, and I'm going to go around the edge here with more, and then I'll be back when I start a new one.